New report from the Federal Housing Finance Agency shows that Vermont is one of the least affordable places to buy a house. Data shows that Vermont's housing prices have spiked more than any other state over the last year, but there could be a silver lining. NBC5's Anna Guber joins us live now. Anna, what does Vermont's Housing Commission make of all of this?
Well, Lauren, first and foremost, they're hoping this report brings some urgency to address the issue. This report also tells us that Vermont is making some progress boosting the state's population. But the only problem is there just isn't enough space for all the people who want to live here.
During the pandemic, we had a period where there was significant inward migration.
After years of slow growth in Vermont's population, Alex Farrell says many were excited to welcome thousands of new faces relocating to Vermont during the COVID-19 pandemic.
Which is something we haven't seen in a really long time in Vermont. So in a way, that's great. That's what we've been begging people to do.
The Vermont Housing Commissioner says it's an increase the state hoped for, but wasn't exactly prepared for.
We haven't adjusted our housing goals in terms of land use or zoning to build enough to accommodate that.
Now, as the population continues to climb, Vermonters who have been here for 5 years or 50 are facing the consequences of an ongoing housing crisis. Farrell hopes new data will inspire state and federal leaders to address the problem with some urgency.
The sad fact is, those of us that have been watching building trends and following the housing market, we aren't surprised at all that this is what's happening.
He's referring to a new report from the Federal Housing Finance Agency. It shows Vermont's housing prices have spiked more than any other state over the last year. According to the agency, Vermont's year-over-year home appreciation rate is currently 12.8%. New Jersey and New York weren't far behind.
This report, I hope, will show some people that we aren't just screaming for the sake of screaming. We aren't just seeking development for the sake of development. We need to build a lot more homes.
But the Vermont Housing Finance Agency says there are a lot of challenges making their work harder, like space to build while still protecting the green in the Green Mountain State. But that's just part of the problem.
We have really high costs of construction right now, like unprecedented increases in the materials and labor that it costs to build homes in Vermont.
But the need for solutions are more apparent now than ever. Officials estimate around 30,000 new homes by 2030 is what the state will need to meet demand.
That pace would really need to double to come closer to meeting the demand for new households to form here and for new incomers to have a place to live here.
To make Vermont the thriving state that's attracting new people every year.
And become a more balanced, vibrant community.
The Housing Finance Agency tells me they'll release new data this summer so they can go over it with lawmakers and advocates and come up with different strategies to fix this problem. But for now, I'm live in the newsroom. Anna Guber, NBC5 News.